up, Blockheads? So I don't know if you guys have seen the articles for it recently, but Harley-Davidson recently trademarked 3 new names. And it's been in a couple articles. I actually came across this article from Reese. He sent me one, and kind of some interesting facts in there. So Harley-Davidson basically trademarked 3 new names, and there's a lot of kind of wonder on what they are for. And those names are the Bronx, B-R-O-N-X, the Pan America, and the 48X. If you guys follow Harley-Davidson at all, you know with 2018 they released a crazy new lineup of Softails that ride great. They recently changed up their engines to the Milwaukee 8s for the big V-twins. They've been changing up a lot of stuff recently, which is a good thing, right? Especially for a company that needs to like stay up to speed and up to par. Now there also is word out there, I'm pretty sure from Harley-Davidson, that they're supposed to be releasing, what is it, 100 new bikes within the next 10 years, which I don't know if you guys know, that's a lot of new bikes. That's like 10 bikes per year, right? So 10 years, 100 bikes, 100 divided by 10, 10, right? So more than likely these are names for some new bikes that they're wanting to make. So if we look at the names, and this is entirely you know, just there's no fact based on anything I'm saying here, but it's all just I don't know, possibilities. But based on the names, so if we look at 48X, I'm currently riding a Harley-Davidson Sportster 48. So the 48X will more than likely be a new type of Sportster. Now if we look at kind of their naming convention previously, Harley-Davidson has used some similar names. They had the Lowrider for an absolute, like, I don't even know how many years, quite a while, and then they ended up coming out with like the Lowrider S. They also came out with like the CVO models of bikes, and so they'd basically have like a breakout CVO. So if they're using kind of that same naming convention, obviously the 48 will probably still be the Harley 48, but what is the X? What does the X mean? Traditionally, in Harley naming convention, the X is like the FXDLS or the XL1200X. It basically is talking about how it's mounted, but that's kind of like the model name, not the model number. So like you have like the iron would be the XL883, but then it's called the Iron 883. Like this is called the Harley-Davidson 48, but the number is XL1200X. So if we're looking at 48X, that's going to be a Sportster. That's going to be a brand new Sportster, more than likely. This is entirely what's the word I'm looking for? Hearsay. There's no. This isn't based on facts. This is just based on kind of looking at what Harley has done previously, and who knows? Maybe they're going to be doing the same stuff. Damn wet roads. Why are they wet? It hasn't been raining. Sprinklers. Damn sprinklers. The Sportster line has been around for a long damn time. I am riding a 2010 Harley-Davidson Sportster 48 right now. The Sportster line has been around for quite a while. It's one of Harley's smaller frame bikes. I think the smallest frame bike? I think the Streets are the smallest frame bikes. We're basically probably going to be looking at a revamp of the, I don't know, the Sportster, or a special edition Harley Sportster. Man, getting off of my Dyna and onto this, going from my Lowrider S to this bike is a lot of fun. There's just different ergonomics, you know. I don't know where to put my feet. I feel new. Anyways, yeah, 48X. I mean, this is a 48. So what are they going to be doing with the 48X? If we're thinking in terms of like what Indian's done with the Scout, and then they have the Scout Bobber, it would be cool if they started coming out with a bobber straight from the factory, because so many people bob these bikes. Anyways, I'm gonna grab some food real quick and be right back. Jimmy John's, always delicious. Man, the guys that work in there, I don't know if I just come here that often, or if maybe I'm just really nice, but I always seem to like have conversation. I don't know if I'm nice. I don't know. I always just really seem to have like cool conversations with these guys. Anyways, back to the 48X Pan America.
Hey, how you doing?
Hey, how's it going?
Is that a new one or what?
No, it's actually from 2010.
2010? I got 09.
Oh, nice.
Mine, I keep it real nice in the garage. Mine only has 900 miles. They're fun.
Yeah, it's a great bike.
Right now. Have a good one.
Yeah, have a good night, man. Yeah, so Harley 48X, Pan America, and what was the other one? Oh, the Bronx. That's right. So yeah, in an article I actually read, they basically filed these names over in, I want to say with a European agency or something like that, and they use like a European law firm to file them as well, and it's been one of those law firms that they always use to file their names since like '96 or something like that. So it definitely seems like they're going in the direction of coming out with a couple new bikes. I mean, who knows what the 48X is gonna hold for us. Oh, that's a cool spot. That light is very bright. It's like a photo. Wow, such a good looking bike. Anyways, so what is the 48X gonna hold for us? Maybe you know, dual disc front brakes. Maybe they're gonna incorporate some bits of like Milwaukee 8 with like the liquid oil cooled heads. Honestly though, I hope they keep the Evo engine, just because it is a freaking, it's just a tank, man. They've been using the Evo engine, or the Blockhead, in the Sportsters since 1984, whenever the engine was introduced, and it's just rock solid, man. So I hope it's not one of those things that they try to fix. It ain't broken. Although, I mean, a lot of the big V-twins they replaced with, you know, the Milwaukee 8s too, so I guess there has to be some progression. Anyways, yeah, so 48X, who knows? Are they gonna do like a bobber, kind of like Indian did with the Scout? It's all speculation. And then you've got the Pan America. To me, that just sounds like, it sounds like a name that they'd use for like a touring bike, you know, like Pan America. You know, it just makes it sound like it's meant for traveling and adventure. So what I don't know, what chassis are they going to use for that? Are they going to continue to focus on the Sportster, but, you know, maybe make the Sportster and put like a little front mini Batwing fairing on it? Or are they going to put some bags on them? Because people build Sportsters out like that all the time. You know, are they going to make it more like keep it a Sportster, but make it for touring? Are they going to have like a pillion seat? I mean, these bikes are small frames. They're not good for more than one person. People do it, but dude, compared to like a Dyna or like a Wide Glide or a Road King or something like that, like these bikes, they're just not really meant for hauling. I mean, they're meant as like around town bikes, you know. But yeah, to me, Pan America, it sounds more like, I don't know, adventure. You know, they want you to like explore. You know, what was that airline company called back in the day? Pan Am. It makes me think of that. You know, Pan America, Pan Am. Maybe that's why I think it to me it symbolizes traveling or going like longer distances. Maybe they'll have like a bigger tank on it. You know, like cruise control. You know, basically a little bit more outfitted for traveling and going a longer distance. Who knows? Like I said, all speculation. If the names basically give way or any insight into what the bikes are going to be like, which, I mean, usually they do. Like the 48 is called the 48 because of bikes that were designed back then, and it kind of resembles and pays homage to, you know, bikes from back then, right? Bobber style, fat front and rear tire, Mall Millennia. If you guys don't know. California Pizza Kitchen, love that place, even though it's from California. But yeah, you know, usually like the names pay homage to something, or they're kind of like give you an insight into what the bike is, right? Pan America is anything the same, you know. Maybe it's going to be like a longer distance, I don't know, Sportster, or is it going to be like a longer distance Softail, or is it going to be one of their like touring bikes? It might be one of their touring bikes, you know. I mean, they've got a big focus on those, especially with the release of the Milwaukee 8s, and then the Bronx, the Harley-Davidson Bronx. I mean, come on. You guys know what the Bronx is? It's a suburb of what? New York City, right? So what does that make you think? The Bronx. It's gonna be like a city-oriented, like probably smaller, more nimble bike, probably not made for like distance. It just makes me think of like city streets, New York City, like riding a motorcycle around, carving up, maybe you know, splitting some lanes. I don't know. Nobody knows. None of us know. Harley-Davidson knows because you know, they filed names, but the rest of us were just left in the dark to speculate. But I guess we'll see if these predictions come true at all. So yeah, those are my guesses. 48X obviously is going to be some kind of different version of the 48. I'm guessing maybe they're going to release it from the factory as a bobber, maybe throw like dual disc brakes on the front, maybe do a little something to the engine, some kind of performance upgrades. Because I mean, they couldn't just re-release a Sportster 48 but like very little stuff done, right? They got to go all out. They're giving it a freaking new designation. Maybe they don't, I mean, with the lowrider. So if you look at the lowrider and then you look at the lowrider S, that was a pretty badass upgrade. And then yeah, Pan America definitely sounds like traveling touring style, and the Bronx totally sounds, you know, city streets. You know, maybe they'll use the street line to kind of mold that one. You know, maybe like the Street 500 or Street 750 or something from there. It'd be really cool if they did some more stuff with the Sportsters though. Sportsters have been around for a long time. They definitely deserve some love, and people freaking love these bikes, man. Like, I started out on a Sportster, you know, when I had the Iron 883 and I totally wanted another one, and then riding this one today, God, it's just so much fun. It's such like a small, nimble bike, but it's peppy and it has, you know, a good amount of power. So I'm really interested to see what they do. I'm really interested in seeing that 48X. I just would love to see what they do with it. And I mean, a lot of people kind of doubt Harley, you know, based on the new 2018 stuff, but come on, guys. Man, these are the people, like the designers, the engineers that are behind Harley right now are the same people that are responsible for coming out with the Lowrider S, and that is a freaking great bike. They're the same people that are responsible for coming out with the CVO lines, dude. The CVO Breakout is beautiful. It's such a nice bike and such attention to detail. So, I mean, I know a lot of people lost faith in them whenever the 2018s rolled out and they killed off the Dyna line, and, you know, people were all pissed off about it, but I think they're just saving the really good stuff. You know, they're holding on to their heavy artillery, holding on to their ammo, and they're gonna make all those people that were hating on them just eat their words. At least that's what I'm hoping. We'll see. Oh, cop. I guess I'm going around this way. Anyways, yeah, like I said, it's all speculation. You guys post up in the comments. Let me know what you think. What do you guys think they're gonna be coming out with? Those are my guesses. This bike is fun. Oh snap. This bike does not have ABS. I can't forget that. Alright, well, I'm going to go ahead and end it off there then. Like I said, you guys post up in the comments below. Let me know your thoughts. Let me know what you guys think these bikes are going to be. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, be sure to hit the like button. If you guys aren't subscribed already, be sure to hit the subscribe button as well. Be sure to check out Patreon if you guys want some behind-the-scenes access, videos, photos, and all that. And until next time, you guys ride safe out there. Stay vigilant. I'll catch y'all later. Deuces. Need an exhaust.